can hear me, so here we go. We're getting started on our game again. Oops, I got the wrong game up. My bad. Give me 1 second, guys. Looks like the game's just not completely up yet. I know everybody loves watching a blank screen. There we go. Now we're loaded up. I'd like to say hey to everybody out there. Good to see you all again. Hey Phantom, how's it going, bud? Apothecary Pagans is in the wings. She's in her tower, so she'll be up there in case anything we need any technical help. Good, man. How was the dinner last time? Either way, probably was very delicious. I made a Mexican kind of fajita bean casserole the other night. That was pretty tasty. I can tell you I'm pretty proficient in lobbing stuff together and getting it to work. Just getting loaded in. I'm going to play Thorsten Winters today. He's kind of our Valhalla arbiter that kind of mirrors and matches Giantsbane. Whatever his name is. I can't think of it right in front of my head. Let's see. Gore Titan Banisher. There we go. So Thorsten Winters and Gore Tyson. Nice. I haven't had a good steak in a while. My mom used to make a really good filet mignon, which I'm probably butchering that. I'm sorry, anybody, because I can't pronounce things for crap. Okay. Just seeing who's on. Somebody wants to play. Well, let's see if we can't get one random, and maybe we'll get another person here after this. New York strips, even better. Oh. Okay, so looks like YouTube won't go live till 7. Then it starts up. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So the people on YouTube, when it hits 7, I will definitely update you on that one. And away we go. New York strips. I'm hungry now for New York strips. So we just kind of went with a basic one with this guy. He obviously has the explosion with the dog, and then we have the arbiter charge. So, hey guys, just want to say mainly all I gotta say is tactical stuff. Good shot, good kill. Watch out for the thing behind you. If you're on the ground, I'll try my best to get you up right away. Okay, guys?
I understand.
Thanks, man. We're just going to Alt-Tab over to our other screen because we got a few more text lines that we like to put in. Yeah, Mexican Street. Yeah. So, let's see what we got going on. Got a flamer, good knife. I like that knife. Carver, Gideon, and Charlie Kirk.
Long days and hard shooting. That's a
you know. Somebody looks like somebody disconnected, or they alt F forward, but I don't know what that really goes, but we'll keep going. I should set my live at 650 now. So here's we're seeing some general stuff. I'll send my dog out there, just kind of mess people up, stagger people. Just kind of make sure that they're not going to get into the middle of that. And then something smaller I'll throw at again. Arbiter is not like my most known class, you know. I'm kind of working with it's pretty much a tank, and I've tried to build it that way as best I can. So I like holding the line with this guy and charging in, obviously. And the revolver is just there just because we want to make sure that we have a decent gun that can reload pretty quickly. They can still do a decent amount of damage. And we got a demon host down there we're hearing. Nice shield, thank you, buddy. Looks like we're getting some guys coming up from the edge here, so we kind of want to pen them in if we can, just a little bit, right? See, and this is where we're talking about holding the line. We're blocking, we're pushing, we're knocking back, we're shocking the eyes. You know, we're making sure these guys are not. Shit. I really just don't. Fuck, it was stuck. Yeah, I'm getting off of there. Yeah, I ran away because I thought that was a bad position to be in, and I don't like getting anybody killed on cliffs. So yes, I ran very fast. Let's see. I'll have to say hi to you two people at 7. So I'm fair hand at cooking squash. We had a lot of squash this season, so I'm fair hand at cooking that, which is nice. And then, what else do I also like making? I make this sausage orzo with chicken stock, actually, and somehow that really works out with the spicy Italian sausage, the orzo, and then the Parmesan cheese. It works out like really nicely. It's super tasty. Nice brain burst. Thanks for the fire, buddy. It's like we had somebody change it up or something. I'm not sure what, but right or left? Carver left. No, actually truth. No sarcasm here, bud. I told them when I started. I think the other guy left maybe, but in general I just say tactics and kind of talk about my story. I mean, I've been a zookeeper, I've been a park ranger. So I just
been a zookeeper?
Yep.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I was a
What's like the wildest thing you ever tamed?
Well, it's probably, I haven't tamed anything, bud. You don't tame those, you train. But I would say probably the loudest would be a black Simang. They are like howler monkeys almost. They've got a really deep reverb on their voice. You could hear it in the basement, like bouncing off the walls when you were above it.
That's pretty cool.
They were pretty loud. So here we're seeing that, so we want to direct the dog up there, try to get some of those gunners.
I got 3 these guys on me.
I'm coming. So there's anybody that's kind of lagging behind or somebody that needs help, obviously we're going to go right over to them.
Killed them all.
I've actually got to touch a Malaysian tiger by its toe. They had to knock it out for surgery one time because it had a ox
Oh,
bone.
shoot, you did the unforgettable. Touch a tiger by its tail.
No, I tucked it by its toe, not tail.
Oh, shoot, you tugged it.
No. It was knocked out for surgery. It needed surgery, so they ain't other.
Did it holler?
What's that?
Did it holler?
No, did not holler.
Oh,
It was under.
so you didn't
It
let
was
it go.
anesthetized.
Okay.
Holy
We're going there and we're keeping those guys shut down. We got some people
Yeah,
talk
I'm using
here.
a purple weapon of the AR. Trying to get it upgraded.
Well, it looks like we're gonna go live here pretty soon for YouTube. So we'll just say hi to YouTube when we get about that time. So
There's a trapper somewhere. I hear it.
yeah, he's upstairs. We're gonna take 1 ammo. We don't want to take. Looks like everybody has plenty, so I'm gonna take a bunch. I got it. So we always make sure we pick up the med kit, just because we're gonna need that. Nope, there we go. And usually I like to be the first one down here if we can. This gets kind of tricky sometimes, Lots of mobs spawn. They spawn from everywhere. It's just a dangerous area. I also don't like getting stuck up on that ledge, and thanks to shield, buddy. I got it. So we're going to throw down this med kit because we notice a few people are low on health, and hopefully we don't have the purge ability, but kind of looks like we do. Which just means it's going to... I wish they would...
Can you shoot him off me?
I got you. I got you, bud.
I'm trying to make sure we don't get jumped by any flamers.
I haven't seen too many, but there's one right there. He's gone, though. So here's where directing the dog to kind of go out. It hopefully goes out and kills things that we can manage in one blow, but... Okay, so it looks like we got the hat going, so we'll try to get up there as quick as we can. There we go. We're bad at this. We're bad at this. Jesus. Sorry, YouTube. Looks like I'm starting on YouTube here pretty soon, so I think it's 7. Hopefully that's casting at 7. So I'm going to have to change the time to 6:50 So it starts the same time as my Twitch one. So we're just kind of having them come down, jump at us. I really like putting my back up against that wall that's behind us that Kirk's on right now. Just because you want to be able to not have anything pop behind your back, but they made this way more defensible. It used to not have these like shield plates here. Those used to not be a thing. Thank you for the fire, bud. Looks like they're giving us some cover, which is really nice. We love seeing that.
Had a bit of a connection error. I'm back.
Yeah, I see, bud. It's been like that since the newest patch. It's been not as bad as it used to be, but it's still not great, you know. I wish I knew if they were working on it, but I don't know what's causing it. So that one's down. So anything we can get the dog to grab, we're gonna grab. Let him grab as soon as we can, and we're gonna guard him since he's not here, right? Kind of get his back, make sure nothing touches him because he's a psyker and he'll get knocked out. Knocked out immediately.
Wait, no, never mind. That's a raider.
So when he was saying flamer, not a flamer. But even then, we can hear those. We can hear the tanks go on those guys. You know, they jostle, they spring up. So we're just gonna kind of keep them back, keep them back, keep them back. And they are way ahead of us. And I never want to leave the Psyker alone if possible. You know, it's just Plague Ogren.
I hear a boss, I think.
Plague
I think
Ogren.
it's like an Ogren.
Plague Ogren, yep. He's right by you guys, I think.
Shoot.
You guys are pretty far up there, though. We're not as fast as you guys.
I like to get the job done quickly.
I understand that, but when we have a Psyker and another guy that's holding up with a Psyker, we need to kind of move it as a unit, right?
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yep. Getting him, trying to pull him off you, bud. So that's something that I think we easily could have been closer for, you know? That's just... I think that could have been a chance of being a little bit closer together, but it's fine. They wanted to probably make it past that demon host real fast, and I understand why. Nobody wants to set the thing up.
I got him. Fucking bad.
This place is gone. Kill the rock, then burn the ruins. That isn't your decision. Hey, Hogsbuster kill confirmed.
So here we're just kind of keeping this door frame, you know. We don't want any... We can make sure we can tank pretty much everything, and then we can see these guys over here. Thank you for the shield, buddy. So we got... You send the dog over there. Hopefully that'll get him. Gideon is up there. He is going nuts. I hear a sniper right now, so I hear that its keys or whatever its belt jingling. So we may see one here pretty soon, or it might be just right below us. So there we notice. I'm coming, Zalt. Give me a sec. So this is why we have this stem, so we can get him, because Psychers really need that. And that's where we just sparked the dog off, because he's gonna have a little bit of an AoE. We saw he was right there on our peripheral, right next to a couple maulers and ragers and stuff like that. So we kind of hauled off and did that right then. So yep. And Kirk looks like he needs some ammo. So. Green, ammo and green, Kirk, if you need it. So now we're just going to kind of come in here. It's a little bit safer. We're not going to get too much shooting at us, you know. We can't.
Two mutants on me. Coming.
So these guys are getting tangled up in mutants out here. So let's get them off. We're just kind of keeping that door shut just because we can, you know? It works a little bit. It contains them. So now we got these guys coming down. Let's kind of make our path here, you know? This is what we're good at, is making a path through these guys. And that's what you're trying to do, is just keep them off your dudes, off your people, away from them. Get them out of sight, stun them, bash them, do whatever you got to do. And then I've noticed also the heavy attack is very effective. You're looking to meet that mace with a skull and hit that edge of the shield, kind of bash.
There's so many gunners.
So we're looking at these guys, but we'll try. There we go. There's one. Point out that mine to anybody that wants it. I don't think anybody does, but we'll just point it out in case. There we go. Keep bashing, 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 bashing. Keep him away. We definitely don't want him. So Gideon's all the way back there. I'm coming back, Gideon. Looks like he's by himself, so...
I was just chasing a,
fair
Shepard.
enough.
No worries.
So we want to make sure that he's doing okay as well, so... So we're checking back here, because there's always two of something back here, you know? We want to make sure he gets... So we just heard that netter behind us. I didn't think it was close to me, but I didn't like the sound that was kind of near me, so I just decided to dodge because I kind of hear it, you know? And that's the one thing I like about the revolver is you hold R and you can load certain bullets. So if I just right click or hold R, depending on what you're doing, I don't know what it is, what's your keyboard setup. Usually if you hold the reload in some way, you can get it to load like 3 bullets, and with Crucian Relay and then the one that does rending versus on crit hit. So hand cannon and Crucian Relay. Crucian Relay is like the one that's for every bullet missing you get extra crit, and then the other one's 60% rending or something like that on crit. I'm not sure what it is, but we just kind of stop at 3 bullets. It's a little bit better with someone that's like a veteran that's spec towards it, but it's an okay weapon for us right now, like, because it will put down just about anything. See, 3 shots there. Sometimes it depends on where you hit them though, so, but it is very good to go through very large amounts of troops, because it will... Oh, I thought there's more. Oh, there's a shotgunners. So he's around the corner. So we just blocked most of it right there. Just want to avoid hitting that barrel. Ah, shit. Well, they got an ad break already. I forgot. I couldn't dismiss it. I was in the zone. I didn't want that to happen, but it is happening. Now we're just kind of keeping people back and making sure that Gideon is gonna, or Gideon, Zoltzler is gonna be okay. And we're trying to get inside that bubble as much as we can. As much as we can. Honey, please. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. God damn it. Well, looks like I'm maybe not streaming to YouTube, which is unfortunate, because I should be. Let's try doing that.